Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes. Humans of the world, thanks for tuning in to the Impromptunes podcast. Thrilled to be back here recording, and today we have something very special. Me speaking properly happening in the studio. No, very special, and that is that it's the ladies' night tonight. Indeed, ladies' night. I have Amy Ruffle here on my right. Hi, Amy.
Hello, fellow ladies.
Have you ever been to a ladies' night, Amy?
All that's going in my head is, oh yes, it's ladies' night, and feel it. That whatever that song is.
Bang on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But now I really want to.
Yeah.
Have you?
I think no, I've been to a Latin night and we made a lot of Latin noises just before, so I'm going to say yes. They're one and the same.
Yeah.
Alexia Brinsley also in the studio here.
Oh, hi.
Lexi, tell me a lady story.
A lady, a lady story.
I don't know.
Well, every month.
I was literally going to go talk about menstruation. Womenstruation, you might want to say.
But no, it's not just the ladies in here, of course. We've got the gorgeous David Peake, an honorary lady this evening, playing some gorgeous tunes. Lexi, though, you recently hosted a singles trivia night, so you would have had lots of gorgeous ladies at that.
I sure did. I had 16 single sexy ladies in my singles night.
Has any sort of magic blossomed from that evening?
I have been keeping way too close a tab on all of my
goodness.
couples, constantly checking in on how their dates have gone. There's one who's been on 3 different dates, so I like to think I heavily encouraged polygamy.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Wow, and do you know what's great, Lexi? I was thinking the other day, which we haven't talked about, but is that if any of these singles night, romances continue, you can marry them.
I can absolutely marry them.
'Cause,
It's full circle.
It is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. It was like 2 weeks
No,
ago.
we put that in the intro that I'm a celebrant and Isa coaches wedding speeches, so we're ready.
Oh my goodness.
Ready for that to happen. And Amy, any other? What's that face?
It was just like, Amy, any love life going on over there?
Well,
I did have an electrician come to the apartment, and it was
he good?
thrilling.
Was it? Well, I guess another human in your home is,
Exactly. I think it's a really terrible time to try and meet someone because it is this my future husband or are you just a man in my presence? And it's usually the latter.
Right.
But it'll fool you.
Yeah. Well, here we are, the 3 gals and the gorgeous David Peake, ready to make up a podcast. So we get a title from you, our listeners. You can submit a title if you haven't already on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can put it on our website. We are always looking for more suggestions. And you might get 3 lasses to sing some tunes for you, like we do this evening. So I'm going to put my hand into the bowl of destiny and ruffle around, ruffling. It's looking a bit dire in here, so please send us suggestions.
Yes, more juicy titles, please.
Oh, and the title of today's completely improvised musical made up on the spot is Unplanned Melodies by Chloe Latham. So thank you, Chloe. Chloe suggested her title on Facebook. We really appreciate it. Unplanned Melodies. Gals, how are we feeling about that?
I'm feeling jazzed about it. I really like both of those words.
It sounds very on brand for an improvised musical.
It does. Can we also just have a moment for the fact that the reason the bowl of destiny was looking dire is that I was gesticulating so much while we were talking that I tipped them all on the floor behind me?
There is literally so many post-its on the floor.
They was all over and I was like, where have they all gone? Anyway, I found them.
Still send us more.
Yeah, still send us more. Yes, Unplanned Melodies. All right. David, Amy, Alexia, are we ready to rock and roll?
We're ready.
Impromptunes presents for the first, last and only time, Unplanned Melodies. Maybe, baby, I'm waiting for my baby today. Oh, yeah.
Maybe, baby, perhaps my baby's coming out today. Ooh, yeah.
can't wait to see your little face.
Oh, maybe, baby, it's starting to lose some pace.
Get in on the action of contractions. We all failed at contraception. Get in on the action of contractions. We all failed at contraception.
Maybe, baby, will you be a boy or a girl? I don't know.
Maybe, baby, will I love you to the end of the world? Or will I get you to go?
Maybe, baby, is this real labor or just Braxton Hicks?
Maybe, baby, I'm sure glad you're no longer making me sick.
Get in on the action of the contractions. We all failed at contraception. Get in on the action of contractions. We all failed at contraceptions. Mama warned me not to touch all the boys, but I did it anyway. Now I'm shopping for toys.
Mama warned me to not go on a date. She said, baby girl, you've got to wait.
And Mama warned me, don't get in the car. Those boys are gonna pressure you to go too far.
It's gonna be soon, any minute now. Do I need a hug? All that drugs. Get in on the action of contractions. We all failed at contraception. Get in on the action of contractions. We all failed at contraception.
Marie,
Betty Sue?
I can't believe 38 weeks here we are.
It's flown by, Betty Sue. I just can't believe I'm really here, if I'm honest.
I can't believe that I cannot see my feet anymore.
I know. It's just a big old basketball and then oblivion.
And look at Callie over there. She still somehow is doing yoga. She's
300 push-ups, yes.
It's very on brand for her.
It's very on brand, but I just can't even move out of this chair anymore. How is my pregnancy so different to hers?
No, oh, Betty Sue, I cannot wait to give birth. I know that sounds crazy because it's going to hurt and I assume, I don't know.
Right, but it's just, I gotta get this thing out.
I know,
right?
it's too long. 38 weeks is too long.
Too long and I'm too big.
Yep, I'm sick of it. I'm a whale.
I wish. I feel like a whale seems somehow streamlined at this point. I'm just like a log in the woods. And look at Callie. She just niftily stood up just then and she leapt over to go and get a refreshment.
Just practicing my jetés, ladies.
Get it, Kelly. And then she'll have her green juice.
Just drinking my green juice, ladies. You've really got to stay on top of your health. Are you keegling? Didn't think so.
I've never heard of that word.
It's where you clench and unclench your pelvic floor muscles so that when we have the baby, we retain some form of a vagina afterwards.
Oh no. I'm banking on a cesarean at this point because I didn't even kegel or whatever that word was. Kogan? Kegel?
Kogan, it's an electrical superstore.
I can't order a new
Online.
vagina?
Yeah, you can't, unfortunately.
Oh
No.
boy, will my husband love me after this? Who knows?
I'm just so excited.
To get it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Out, get on out, I'm done with you. Out, get on out, I'm through and through. Out, get on out, I'm waddling here and there. Out, get on out, it doesn't seem very fair.
Slippery side, slippery slide, slippery slide out of my inside. Slippery slide, slippery slide.
out, get on out. I'm feeling a little bit like jelly. Whew. Out, get on out. It's time to see the world. Out, get on out. Are you a boy or a girl? Let me know.
Slippery slide, slippery slide, slippery slide out of my inside. Slippery slide, slippery slide, slippery slide out of my inside.
Out, will it take an hour or all night?
Out, will it be terror or delight?
Out, will I be screaming in pain?
Out, was this decision insane? To slide, slippery slide, slippery slide out of my inside. Slippery slide, slippery slide, slippery slide out of my inside, out of my inside. Oh!
I think my water's just broke. Out of my inside. Kelly.
Oh, hi.
Wow, you look amazing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, post-birth, I've really just been running the marathons.
Wow, yeah. Well, look, I washed my hair this morning, so
Oh, did you?
yeah,
Oh, it's,
that was a huge achievement
yeah,
for
it's a
me.
bit hard to tell in this light, I think.
Oh, sure.
Wow, Kelly, being a mum really agrees with you.
Oh, yes, it's this chemical that was released after the 5-minute birth that just makes my skin glow.
Oh, see, I just released a...
Did you release that chemical?
Well, some people would call it smelled like a chemical. I guess is what I'll say about that.
I think it's pretty rare. I think I'm a little bit blessed.
Yeah, blessed. Gosh, Kelly, tell us your secrets. How do you do it?
Oh, well, pretty much I was born with it, but no, it takes a bit of work. Every morning about 4 a.m. I get out of bed.
4 a.m.
Oh my god.
And then I look in the mirror and I think, ooh, you're drop dead gorgeous. Then at 6 I go and find little Jimmy. He's peacefully sleeping, oh, he's so silly. Then I turn to Greg and we take a little selfie on our giant Polaroid camera. Because life at the top is pretty hard, but it goes off, off, off. Life at the top is pretty hard, but it goes off, off, off. I would give away my secrets, but I'm not gonna share too much.
Okay.
Some would call it a mother's touch. Jimmy really loves me, and Greg is a model. My life is pretty perfect. Oh, I never waddled. Oh, life at the top, life at the top. It's pretty hard, but it's going off, off, off. Life at the top, life at the top. It's pretty hard, but it's going off, off, off. I will share a little trick if you're listening close. Tip number 1, I'll give you that, I suppose. Every morning after your 4 a.m. breakfast, get out for a run. Make sure you run fast. Pretty much shower yourself in self-love.
Oh.
When I say self-love, I'm really referring to a yet-to-be legalized drug. Oh, life at the top, life at the top. It's pretty hard, it goes up, up, up. Life at the top, life at the top. It's pretty hard, but it goes up, up, up. All right, ladies, this chat has been swell, but I'm off to the gym, gonna give the dumbbells hell. That's right, I'm lifting all the weights, and then I'm going out for a 10-star date. 'Cause life at the top, life at the top, life at the top is pretty hard, but it goes off, 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 off. 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 It goes off.
Hey, Mama Bear,
Yes.
did you see that Even Callie's kids got into the gifted kindergarten.
I did, yes. Well, she does work very hard, doesn't she? Gets up every morning at 4 a.m, I heard, and then goes for a run. I mean, magnificent, absolutely gorgeous. She's just gorgeous, isn't she? Just that
She's
glow.
gorgeous, but do you ever think, how does she have the time? Like something seems a little off, to be able to go for a run, do the self-love, raise a child, have the model husband, still run her super successful blog about tea and its benefits of health and what's it when it flushes the system?
Detoxing.
Oh my gosh, I
I
can
can
hear
hear her
her
voice now. Yeah,
How does she do it all?
I don't know. I mean, they do tell us all the time women can have it all, but this does seem outrageous.
Right? And all it's doing is making me feel terrible about barely having anything. I don't even need to have it all. I just want to have one thing.
What would be that one thing?
All I want is simply a little nap. Just a moment where my mind isn't full of endless crap. All I want is to be unconscious for just a moment or two. One little second I'm not covered in poo. I just need a break. One little break from my life that is a mistake. I just need a break. I need a break. I need a break from my life that is a mistake. Just one little break. When I'm asleep, then I get to dream. And in that moment, my husband's not so mean. In the day, I hate everything about that man. But in my dreams, I create the best boy I can. I need a break. I need a break from my life, this mistake. I need a break. I need a break. I need a break from this life that is a mistake. I need a break. So yeah, just a little sleep, just to freshen up. That's all I need.
Betty Sue, I didn't realise it was so tough for you. Look, why don't you bring Melody over and I'll look after her just for, a couple of hours. You can have a shower, have a nap.
Really?
You go hang out with Kelly or something.
You take Melody and let her hang out with Roger and Charles?
Yes, and Brutus. Don't forget my triplet.
Sorry, I always
That's why I was
forget
so big and I couldn't fit my own.
That's all right, and I was just deeply overweight with only one child. Thank you.
Betty Sue, you're a great mum. Don't be so hard on yourself.
So are you, Mama Bear.
Wow.
Jimmy is here. He has a 3-course packed lunch with hors d'oeuvres to share.
I only eat pate.
Oh, gosh, Jimmy, you're growing up so fast, both physically and in your palate as well.
Thank you, and it is a pleasure to be in your presence, ma'am.
Oh, Jimmy, straighten up the toupee.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow, for 4 years old, you've really... Anyway, Kelly, no worries.
Yeah, Betty Sue and I are off to do an Ironman.
Right, yeah. Well, I've got Melody and obviously the triplets, so it's going to be a great afternoon for me.
Have a great time.
I bid you adieu, mother.
Au revoir.
Oui, oui.
Oi, Brutus, pass me the soccer ball.
I'm already nibbling on the soccer ball.
Shut up, Roger!
I hate it when you tell me to shut up.
Charles, you suck.
Brutus, whose side are you on?
Oh, I just want to eat the ball and poo my pants.
Excuse me, but my name is Jimothy. Jimmy for short.
Oh, not this again.
Jimmy, why do you know how to walk?
It's frankly upsetting that children of our age do not know.
He's 4. We're all 4. Brutus, you're the only one who can't walk. It's weird that you keep crawling when the rest of us are walking now.
Brutus, I unfortunately will diagnose you with a learning disability.
Oh, yeah, I hear that a bit already. It's okay.
Who's that in the corner? She seems of the female inclination.
Yeah, that's Melody.
What's her deal?
She was unplanned and she carries the weight of that with her every day.
You guys just must know what it feels like to have parents who actually conceived you with a plan. Mine did not.
I don't know if Mum thought she was getting 3 of us, though, am I right, boys? Boys! Mama's best!
Well, there is quite an array of personalities in this room. I'm going to consult my interaction journal to see how best to proceed in this situation.
Speaking of interactions, I wonder how the mums are getting along.
Yes, Betty Sue, come on, we're 43 kilometers in. Keep running.
I frankly think it's phenomenal I've made it this far. I have not exercised in so long.
I'm so proud of you.
Kelly, stop. When I said I wanted a break from the kids, I said I wanted a break as in like a rest, a sleep, not to put myself through physical exertion like this. Like, I am on the brink here. How do you keep going?
You just don't stop. You don't break. You don't give yourself time to fail.
Oh God, I wonder what the kids are doing right now. Mama's boys!
Mama's boys! Yeah!
Hey, that Jimmy kid seems like a bit of a square, right?
Yeah. He made me do a Myers-Briggs test. He
Oh my
wanted to
God,
see if
what
he
are
would
you?
fit in with me. I'm an extrovert, but I'm really sad.
Is he the communicator or the entrepreneur?
He was an entrepreneur, but he seems entrepreneur annoying.
Hey, Brutus, what are you on that test? Or they unable to read your thing?
He's still crawling, man.
Is there a personality for that? Hey, what should we do? Because there's like 5 of us and only one mum, right? Like, what should we do to mum?
I've got an idea.
Okay.
We could poo our pants.
We're 4!
It'll be funny. We could poo our pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give that shit to Mummy.
Right. Okay, I've got another idea.
Go.
We could pee our pants.
I love that.
We could pee our pants.
We could throw food at the wall. We could skate into the door. We could kick through lots of things. We could pretend that we have wings.
We could fly around the room.
Yeah,
when
woo!
these fake rooms keep on flying. We could really piss off Mum. That could be fun.
5 to 1. 5 to 1. Whoa, that is fun. Yes, us 5 to 1. 1.
5 to 1.
5 to 1. Yes, that's fun. 5 to 1. We could go and try on all her clothes and put on her fancy shoes.
We could put on all of her makeup and then just go mix shit up.
We could eat all of the food and then be really rude.
We could set the house on fire. Is that too far? I don't know. 5 to 1. 5 to 1. It's really fun when it's 5 to 1. 1. 5 to 1. 5 to 1. It's really fun when it's 5 to 1. 1.
We could dress up in a bedsheet and pretend to be a ghost.
We could kick a football at the post.
We could eat ill food and make ourselves sick.
We could get a bogey and then give it the flick.
5 to 1.
5 to 1.
5 to 1.
5 to 1.
It's really fun.
Really fun.
5 to 1.
1. 5 to 1. 5 to 1. It's really fun. 5 to 1. 5 to 1.
What are you kids doing?
There's the finish line. Wow. 20th time this year and it hasn't gotten old.
Callie, you're not even breaking a sweat. I am in a wheelchair and you are still running.
It felt like a sled to push it and I loved it. Engage the hamstrings.
Callie, I don't think I can be around you anymore. It's just, you make me feel really inadequate and bad about myself. You have everything together and live a perfect life, and I'm just a regular, underachieving mother.
All I heard is that I have everything together and have a perfect life. Thank you, but I can't believe it makes you feel any less. You just feel regular and underachieving and...
Oh. You know what? Frankly, no, it doesn't make me feel bad. Callie, I'm gonna come out and say it. I think you're hiding something. I don't believe that you can possibly have everything that you do, have your very successful detoxing website that you have, detox tea, that you have raised the perfect child, that you run marathons, that you have a model husband, that you eat, sleep, dream, repeat, whatever the saying is. I don't think it's possible at all.
Well, you're right.
What?
You're right. I am? You're so right. I just want to be regular.
What do you mean?
I want to be normal. I want to get off this pedestal that everyone puts me on, that I put myself on. I want to wear an old sweater with a hole in it that looks horrible, but you somehow make it look cool. If I wore it, I just want to sew it up. I want to have a husband that doesn't make me feel like a gross pig woman. He's a model. Greg's a model, and you know what? I pay him.
What?
I pay him to love me.
Oh, Kelly.
I pay him to hold me.
Oh my goodness.
To touch me. I pay him to do all the things to me. I pay for everything. I pay for everything. But love is priceless, and I haven't found that yet. I pay for Jimmy. I pay for his education. I paid for Mama Bear to look after him very well. But you have nothing. I've seen your bank account. I found it in the mailbox. And I thought it would make me feel better, but it made me feel worse.
Kelly, listen. I'm so sorry I have been the fool. 'Cause you can fall so high when you're on a pedestal. For me down here in the slums, there's nothing to lose. I wouldn't change this life, nothing else would I choose.
I paid for everything. I paid for everything. And you have nothing. And I want that. I paid for everything.
Everything.
I paid for everything.
Everything.
And you have nothing. And I want Just pedal me home. I can't walk anymore.
We've got to go get our kids. Poor Mama Bear's got all 5 of them there, and
I don't even know if Jimmy loves me.
Melody knows that she was unplanned, and
Yeah.
that's been a real tough thing to contend with. But I'm just glad that I have a husband I do hate, but do not have to pay for, because as you noted, I have no money to do that, so.
The bills really start to rack up.
Wait, what is that smoke coming out of where Mama Bear's house is?
Yeah, throw it! Throw it!
Light her on fire, light her on fire. Light her on fire, then throw the Molotov cocktail. Yeah.
Melody, I think it is our responsibility to try and reduce the stress in this situation.
Yeah, well, the triplets have gone wild.
Yeah!
They've tied up Mama Bear, and yeah, I don't really know what to do in this situation.
I think it is time that we engage in the help and support of an adult. I will use my telephone device to call my parent and guardian.
All right, then.
Let me just use this rotary phone. Zzz. That's me spinning the circle on the phone.
Yes. Oh, it's Jimmy.
Greetings.
Greetings. Yeah, whatever. Greetings. Hi.
Mother, you sound distressed.
I am. How are you going there?
Look, I'd love to dive into the emotional trauma you're dealing with currently, but we're dealing with our own trauma here right now, and I'm going to need you to attend to the house that you left me at.
Well, we can see the smoke already, Jimmy. We're about 20 meters away. We'll get there very soon. Just
Oh, I
hold
can...
the fort down.
Okay. Thank you for taking this call. Hello, we're back. What has gone on here? There is so much shit on the walls.
Oh, thank God you took that gaffer tape off.
What happened here?
What didn't happen here? My triplets are out of control.
They're wearing bed sheets. There's bogies on the wall, flicked everywhere.
I thought you had the perfect triplet children.
No, because they're bears.
You're right. They are like animals
They're like
in the way they
animals.
behave.
This is... Jimmy, you didn't stop any of this.
I tried my best, but I was too busy taking an online
You know what,
survey.
Jimmy? You don't need to control rooms anymore. You don't need to do surveys anymore.
What?
I'm gonna take away your allowance as well. I'm gonna stop paying you.
What?
I'm gonna stop paying you to up your skills.
But how will I educate myself? How would I pay for an high education?
You're gonna go to a public education with the rest of these kids.
Yeah, come on. Woo!
Well, I guess let me just loosen my bow tie a little bit.
Take the bow tie off, Jimmy.
Oh, I am Jimmy, not Jimothy anymore.
You look great, darling. And there's one thing I learned with Betty Sue. It's that I've been way too uptight this whole time, haven't I, Betty Sue?
Well, it's just we're all so busy trying to seem like we have it all together and thinking everybody else knows what they're doing and has their life under control, but
But they don't. I'm covered in poop, and I can tell you they don't.
and I did poop myself on that run we had
She
to do.
did, and I pay for everything in my life, even my face.
So we're all in the shit is what we could say.
We are all in
the shit.
Oh, let's hold hands and dance.
Everybody together now.
We look at each other and want to run and hide, but the truth is the grass ain't greener on the other side.
We look at each other and think they've got it figured out, but that's not really true. Every life is just a mess.
We look at each other and think we have the perfect family, but really we have nothing unless you have unity.
We look at each other and think the other's hip, but the thing we really need is some help and friendship, 'cause we're all in the shit. Woo! All in the shit. Hey! All in the shit together. Yeah, we're all in the shit. All in the shit. All in the shit together. We look at each other and think that child is better.
We look at each other and all we do is wonder.
We look at each other and wonder who is great, but really let's stop all this hate. We're all in the shit. Hey, we're all in the shit. We're all in the shit together. We're all in the shit. All in the shit. All in the shit together.
And everything is easier when you don't have anything to hide, when you do it with your friends by your side.
I just learned that my mum's paying for her man, and I think that makes me feel better about my birth being unplanned.
And I may have triplets, but I love them ever so. I know that with you together we can go, 'cause we're all in the shit. Woo! All in the shit, yeah! All in the shit together. Yeah. All in the shit, woo! All in the shit, yeah! All in the shit together. All in the shit, all in the shit, all in the shit, all in the shit, all in the shit together. All in the shit, all in the shit, all in the shit, all in the shit, all in the shit together. Humans, I was about to say that's We're on the Shit. That actually was not what this podcast was called. That was Unplanned Melodies. Chloe Latham, I'm not sure if you expected a song like that to come out of a beautiful suggestion like that, but we appreciate your suggestion all the same. If you'd like to make a suggestion, hit us up on our socials. You can become a Patreon. You can follow us. We'd love to hear more from you always. I think it has to be said that none of us have children, and so we were doing our darndest. Did you learn anything about having kids, Alexia, on that?
I learned that you can't buy happiness, people. You can't buy happiness. You know?
Really nice.
You really can't,
And 4-year-olds probably know how to walk.
unless they're Brutus, who's a struggler. Amy, what about you? What were your takeaways?
My takeaway is like, you never know what's going on behind closed doors, so be kind.
Exactly. Be kind, because there's one thing we know, and it's this. We're
All in the shit, 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 all in the
together. Yes, we're
all in the shit, all in the shit,